Hello friends, welcome to Kanamadi IAS and KS YouTube channel. See, today I am going to discuss one important essay topic in English medium. As I promised, whenever I get time, definitely I will take that essay topic in English medium also. And today's topic will be like Viksit Bharat or India at 2047. What kind of India you want to see? There is a lot of potential, there is a lot of possibilities in India because of young population. More than 65% of the population of India are young. So that's why we can achieve anything and everything possible from the any country in the world. That's why Viksit Bharat, the campaign started in India, led by Prime Minister Modi ji, and this is going to be a game changer for India. See, already we spent 75 years, okay, and we celebrated 75 years independence also. And we can imagine where we were in 1950, when we had nothing, but where we reached at 2023, and definitely where we'll reach at 2047. That is going to be important. And it's a open session, and I'm not telling like whatever points I'm telling you people, just write those points only. I'm just putting you in a perspective, like how can you start this essay and how can you write this essay, because this is very much relevant, friends. Just prepare this essay, and you can use the points whatever you are writing here even for other essays also. And the people who are writing in Kannada medium, they can use this part for translation purpose also. So it is going to be helpful for you people. Viksit Bharat, what kind of India you want to see at 2047? What is your vision? What is your dream? You can write like my dream India also. Okay, what are the things you want to you want to see in India, and you want to have in India, and what should be the development model, and what should be the governance changes, what kind of government you people want. It's an open essay, friends. I will guide you like how can you start and how can you put in a perspective and all those things. Point by point I will start, and you can write this essay, and don't forget to write this essay. This is going to be very very important. That's why I am uploading it after uploading the Kannada medium essay, okay. And some people are requesting like continue English medium essay also. What will start in introduction, you can start like India is one of the oldest civilization. Our civilization started with Indus Valley civilization, and we had international relation during that time only. We had trade relation with Mesopotamia, where India reached to that height at very early stage of our history. You can start like that. Or today's 21st century India is full of opportunity and young population. Wherever there is a young population, possibilities are like coming in the way. So that's why at 2047 India is going to be most powerful country in the world. With very positive note you can start, friends, okay. Or some thought process of some thinker, you can start like that. An exercise to invasion India at 2047 is being undertaken by the government. Not only government requested each and every citizen of this country to take the advantage. Means even government announced the prizes for the people who are imagining, who are visioning great India, and you will get prize also. You can write it there also. And I hope like this is going to be important for upcoming KS exam also, UPSC exam, and even for PSI exam also. I'm going to tell you so many points, but you just put whatever points you want, and your opinion points also you can put, okay. And this time is called Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav. Okay, very very important, friends. Amrit Kaal, which is called Amrit Kaal, that is a full of possibilities and aspirations. So India, we are going in a different direction, and it's a good initiative started by the current government, friends. attaining a new heights. What are the new heights you want to attain at 2047? Okay, what are the things you want to achieve of a prosperity of the country? To make this country prosper, what kind of the things you want to achieve? Making the best facility available both in the rural and villages and cities. And is it possible, making availability of same facilities for villages and cities? Yeah, sometime it may looks difficult, but yes, it is possible if we are going in a right direction and planned way, eliminating unnecessary interference by the government in the lives of the citizens. Yes, this is also very important to protect our value of democracy and building world's most modern infrastructure. See, today for a lot of foreigners are coming to India for tourism purpose, for investment purpose, and all those things. You know what? In what way they attract for India, and in they plan to invest in India. They try to create employment in India. That is all because of our talent and infrastructure. It plays very important role. And if you look at in modern India, our infrastructure is definitely up to the mark compared to world. And today's central government led by Modi ji, they have improved lot of things as far as infrastructure is concerned. Okay, if you look at just Bharat Mantapam, that is really nice, friends. Okay, like world class infrastructure, one international program hall where even national level all the programs can be conducted. That shows how Indians are like emerging, where Indians are aspiring. If one Indian is standing and other country people should recognize, oh, this is Indian guy. That should be the aura, or that should be the way we have to portray ourselves to this world. The initiative aims to provide a platform for youngsters of the India to be contribute their part to a vision of Viksit Bharat. Definitely, without contribution of youngsters, it is not possible from the to become a Viksit Bharat, because young people, they have a lot of potentiality, and they should take the advantage of this, and they should work hard, even if possible 70-80 hours work for a week. That is also possible, as said by Narayan Murthy, to make our country or to take our country next level. Okay, Prime Minister Modi ji said that India's youth is both the agent of change, no doubt in that. Only from this population it is possible, and beneficiary of change. If you are agent of a change, then you will be definitely beneficiary of that change. Okay, and that makes sense also. That's why the current government is giving lot emphasis on this matter. And definitely we are moving towards a new India, a Viksit Bharat, or a developed India, and all those things. Okay, you can put so many things in the introduction, like what kind of India you want to see and what is your dream India. That is what the government is asking. That is what even that topic may come in the exam also. See, Sankalp se Siddhi, new India, some pledges already the government has taken. What are the pledges? You can write these points only for even like Viksit Bharat also. Okay, in 1947, Mahatma Gandhi ji, means many of the Indian leaders got arrested, no doubt in that. But yes, Indians started Quit India movement, where they are asking British to leave India. But today, by 2047, we have to ask a lot of social evils like corruption, dowry, and woman harassment, and lot of things, terrorism. These things to leave India. That is, that time we asked British, right, to quit India and leave India. Now we have to ask these problems to leave India, friends. That is what Viksit Bharat, right? So you can write these points also, utilize these points also. I'm just putting in the perspective. See, clean India, we want to see clean India. That is the reason in 2014 that Swachh Bharat program has started, and around 60%, if not 100%, 60% of the people in the rural area, they are using toilet facilities. And definitely open defecation was the big problem in India, but right now it was not that much problematic. Yes, See, government have done everything possible from their side and constructed toilets, but people are not using. That is not the mistake of any central or state government. Even they try to create awareness, lot of movies have been released. And but if you consider like civic sense, definitely Indians are definitely back in this, and that's why our public places are very dirty. We have to maintain clean India if we want to promote, development. If we want to be a healthy India, then cleanliness should be there, and without cleanliness we cannot make India great, or that Viksit Bharat. Poverty free India. See, 30-40% poverty was there when we got independence, but today where we reached. See, according to Suresh Tendulkar committee report, around 22% people are living below the poverty line. And definitely we have traveled so long, no doubt in that, but we need to travel further, because even now also 10 crore people, around 10 crore people bed without food every day. So we need to make India a poverty free, like poverty really hunted like a disease, like a cancer for India. And even now also it is going on, because the fruits of development is not reaching nook and corner of the country. Means everybody is not beneficiary of the, 5 trillion economy of India. That's why poverty is also, even now also it is there. And you can write like, I want to see poverty free India. That should be the Viksit Bharat. You can write like this, okay? Corruption free India. Corruption is also like a disease which affected our country, and it's a legacy of British, no doubt in that. They only introduced this system in India. If you look at like when they introduced the law system, many of the laws that time only, British only indulged in corruption, and corruption was definitely legacy of British. Earlier it was not that much. If you look at today, Odisha Congress, one of the Congress MP, he was running a mining company, and in that mining company, around 350 crore rupees, the CBI raided, and where this money is coming from. Some people even says that, and people in Australia and other countries, corruption is like more problematic than the prostitution problem which is affected our society. Means here only 1 or 2% whoever is indulging in that activity, prostitution, they were affected. But as far as corruption is concerned, it is hunting each and every person of that society. If just imagine friends, 350 crore rupees, if this money is utilized for developmental work purpose, public purpose, so what might have happened, you just imagine, okay? And that's why we need corruption free India. That's why, see, long ago Rajiv Gandhi said, if central government release 1 rupee and only the beneficiary is getting 25 paise, then you just imagine, if in 1980s only our position is like that, then now it has definitely worsened further. See, as far as states are concerned, Karnataka got first rank also, most corrupted state in India. And India got 85th rank in corruption perception index. Definitely we are worst performing states, country in this regard. We want to see corruption free India. What should be your pledge? What you want, like how to ensure this one? You can write it like that. Terrorism free India. Terrorism has becoming a challenging factor for entire world, not only in India, but yes, we are having neighboring countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan, China. Yes, China is not indulging in corruption or terrorism, but yes, they are occupying our land from Arunachal Pradesh. What about Pakistan? They are sending terrorists from Jammu and Kashmir and other open border area, and they are creating a lot of problem, because India is developing, or India is growing in all aspect. Means we our all sectors are performing really well. Indian economy is performing really well, including science and technology. That's why, to hinder our growth, they are promoting terrorism, and they even consider good terrorist and bad terrorist. The person who attacks on other countries, they are good terrorist. who attacks on their own country, they are better. See how they are promoting, and that's why they only attacking their own people. That is the big problem. Okay, if you support a wrong reason, definitely at the end of the day the bad thing only happens. Okay, don't expect good thing. So communalism free India, see, it's very important friends. Whenever election comes, Hinduism, Christians, Muslims, Parsis and Jains, Buddhists, all community people become one, and then the communal problem starts. We have seen lot of communal riots in India, that too before the election. Always happens, beating a Hindu guy, a Muslim guy, a Hindu, and killing and all those things. The people who are provoking, the people who are telling, like you should attack on Muslim, you should attack on Hindu, you should attack on Christians, you should attack on Jains, Buddhist. The people who are telling like that, they are safe. But who is dying here? The youths. Okay, who is taking that serious? And end of the day, the politicians are taking advantage. Casteism free India, very difficult to make a casteism free India, because we respect our diversity. Then it's next to impossible, because why I'm telling is, if you look at today's newspaper in Karnataka, there is an incident in Belgaum district. In one village, a guy and girl ran away from home, and the girl family people came to a boy family people house, and they beaten their mother like, uncivilized way, and even they made her naked, and they tied to pole and they beaten her, all those things. Casteism plays very important role even in politics also. Based on the caste only people are voting. That's how, even whenever election comes, see now that Lingayats will be given third OBC status in Karnataka. And during election time, whenever it comes, this caste system become prevalent in India. Okay, it's always prevalent, but more important in India. If you look at Bihar, they even conducted caste census. Karnataka also, government conducted caste census, but they did not release the documents. Okay, but yes, we want to seek a caste free India. Now if you look at 1950s, yes, the intensity have reduced, but not up to the mark. If you look at people, they have changed their lifestyle, their dress, their food, their way of talking, the languages, they have changed, but mentality not changed. That is what the problem is created. Okay, so you can write your vision. Okay, I'm just telling it's a open topic friends. That's why you can write your own opinion, like what kind of India you want to see. See, I'm just guiding you people. Social development, what are the social development India need at 2047? That's what you have to write. Means vision, what kind of society you want, what kind of social developments you want in India. See, whether the present social service delivery pattern or social security is adequate. We have to question ourselves, because see, if our social services are working properly, then we cannot expect inequality. But there is a lot of inequality, means definitely the service provider are not providing services proper way. That's why social inequality is there. How should this change in India reaches 47? Okay, 2047, how you are going to change this system? So see, the government is using today technology to give a beneficiary, the benefit should be given to beneficiary. Means lot of time, like direct benefit transfer schemes were introduced in many schemes, but still there is a corruption in India, and there is a social service delivery problems in India. What should be the shape and architecture of social security? What kind of architecture you want in a social security providing system? Okay, and what should be the local self government role and panchayat roles in service providing? Because see, India lives in villages. More than 7 lakh villages are there in India, and when villages were developed, then definitely it affects the development of the country, not the cities. Yes, one way, Indian metropolitan cities are developing like anything. They have become cosmopolitan city, and even foreigners love to visit our cities and stay in India. But our strength lies in villages. That's why these local governments plays important role. Village culture, village tradition, village economy we need to develop. On that regard, what are the suggestions you are giving? That is a open for you people. I told few things and remaining is you have to fulfill it. Okay. Rural infrastructure, what kind of rural infrastructure you want to see? If you look at 20 years back, it's very difficult to find a road for a village, but today it is not the case. A lot of villages roads were created, national highways and 4 lanes highways, 6 lanes highways, 8 lanes also coming to India. And as far as roads is concerned, India made remarkable achievements, especially the after BJP government came into power, and when that Nitin Gadkari have become the transport minister. Definitely he have vision for this transportation system, and providing rural infrastructure facilities for villages like schools, water supply and all those things plays important role. Because if you are providing village the schools in the villages, even now also our villages are having government schools only, where the lot of scarcity of teachers that students are facing. On top of that, water supply, clean water supply is also problem in rural area. We need to ensure these facilities, then definitely we can create a Viksit Bharat. Sanitation facilities, what kind of sanitation facilities we are providing? Friends, you just tell me. See, under the Shakti Yojana, Karnataka government made one Shakti Yojana, right? They are giving bus pre-services for bus. You tell me whether you need that pre-bus services or sanitary napkin for school-going girls. Let me know in comment box. See, in comment box you have to tell me, you have to comment what kind of India you want to see. Even 50 people also commenting. I'm very happy because I feel you have vision, and it makes sense. Even whatever video I made, that will be useful. If you are not reacting, you are not responding, that is not good. I want you to respond what kind of India you want. Communication, IT communication, health, good quality, sustainable roads, these are the rural infrastructure we need to provide. Primary health care centers, there is a scarcity of doctors. Nobody is willing to work in rural areas. That's why the quality of health services also deteriorated in India, friends. Connecting to the basic facilities like school, markets and all those things. Adequate facilities means the people who are growing vegetables and other products in village, they should reach whichever place they want. If you provide such kind of facility, even farmers will earn more money. Okay. Current efforts of the government in providing rural housing with environmentally efficient designs and focus on the use of solar, wind energy also very very important, friends. Like, you can put all these points. Yes, I'm giving you more points, but yeah, they are going to help you. Okay. Energy requirements, like today India need lot of energy, friends. And this year there is a drought in Karnataka, in fact India. And but see, if there is a drought, scarcity of electricity is always a problem in our state. And rural people are getting only 6 hours or 7 hours a day electricity. Okay, that to look at the farmers, what kind of problems they are facing. To achieve this all objectives, India need to work on solar and wind energy, friends. And next one will be environmental concerns. See, without concerning environment, we cannot achieve economic development. Okay, here the factual finds you can add, like we are having 22% of the forest, and definitely we need to increase up to 33% according to Forest Act 1988. And these are all the points you can write because of considering the current pace of the climate change. That is what creating problem of environment. Okay, so global warming and even climate change problem also, and greenhouse gas effects. So definitely the emission also increased because of population also increasing in India. And what kind of measures you want to take to reach a good country as far as environment is concerned by 2047. Already we pledged 24 by 2070 we are going to make our country a carbon neutral or zero carbon. Okay, but is it possible to make it by 2047? Then definitely it is going to help our country, our economy, our ecosystem, ecology, and entire worlds also. Okay, you can write like this: growing population and urbanization. What kind of people see you want to see in urban area? So today, according to 2011 census, around 32% of the population are living in urban area in India. But as far as census are concerned, the 2021 census not done. I think by 2030 it is expected, 2025 only, it is expected around 50% population. That is going to be huge population. One way our country's population is increasing, another way urbanization is also rapidly increasing. How to handle this both problem? Okay, growing population will lead to growing urban population also. That's why slum areas are increasing. See, water scarcity in urban area, flood situation in urban area. Currently what is going on because of urbanization, and without plan, the whenever this urbanization takes place, then that will lead to problem only. That is what happening with in India also. At the present rate of increase in the population, what should be our strategy? What should be our strategy to look at after 25 years where we are standing? Okay, that is what vision asking for you people. And population growth reduce the load on urban areas. Whether we need to reduce the population, because that is a big question. If you are telling that yes, we need to reduce the population, if you look at the growth of population already reduced, friends, especially in urban areas it has reduced more, but compared to village. Okay, what should be our strategy for urbanization of a village? See, this is what very important, friends. Whatever facility, why the village people are coming to urban area? Because of better facility, quality education, job opportunities, and the kind of infrastructure they are having in cities, they are not available in villages. So how about making villages like urban facilities in villages? That will definitely curb the urbanization. The number of people are coming to urban area from village. If you provide a proper facilities like urban infrastructure in rural area, definitely it will be like great thing. Because India lives in village. More than 7 lakh villages are there in India. And more number of people, the people who are living village, means they are living their lifestyle, they are living for their employment also they are living. Because even if you do construction work in cities, you can earn 1,000 rupees, but that money you cannot earn as a farmer. That's why the number of people indulging in agriculture also release reducing year by year. Agriculture and allied activities. What kind of agriculture you want to see by 2047? How that technology will be used in agriculture, and what will be your strategy and what you suggest? See, earlier Prime Minister promised that doubling of the farmers income, but that didn't happen in India. So if you are suggesting like we need to double the farmers income, then what will be your strategy? Okay, you just write those things. And initially 90% of the people used to depend on agriculture when we got independence, but slowly the indulging in agriculture population has decreased. See, today around 50% of the population is dependent on agriculture, but remaining people are not. And if you look at another 20-25 years, and if it is coming like 10-20% of the people are indulging in agriculture, then we are in wrong way. Because agriculture is a primary sector where the industry and service sector is dependent on agriculture. That's why agriculture and allied activities are very important for rural industries also. Why China is developing? Because they are focusing on these small scale industries. If India is providing good amount of importance for agriculture today, see, agriculture, out of 100% GDP, 18% is coming from this agriculture sector. And large number of the people are employed even now also in agriculture sector only. That's why we need good growth in agriculture, because India is predominantly an agrarian society, but we are shifting towards a industrial society. But that is not the right way. Modernization has brought a lot of changes, and what modernization you want to bring in agriculture, and what changes will lead to a yield rate in agriculture. The shape of agriculture activities in our country has to meet the demand of the population. What would be our strategy to ensure a quality of agriculture products? That is very important. See, our product should not only compete in India, we have to compete in an international area, friends. That's how it makes a lot of difference. India has an important place in production of traditional handicrafts, cottage and food products also. Yes, our basmati rice is very famous in America and other Middle Eastern countries. Okay, that's why we need to focus on these things. And processing industries are very important. If you are providing processing industries at rural area, then definitely we can even curb or control the inflation also. Okay, what should be the strategy to adopt or nurture these efforts? What should be the strategy you suggest? Okay, and next will be employment and change in occupational structure. Very very important, friends. Today our universities have becoming like factories of unemployed youth production. Okay, so today universities becoming unemployed producing factories, that's for sure. Okay, today agriculture sector contributes 18% to our GDP, but that is not adequate. And 40% of the employees working in agriculture sector. Again, earlier it was 90%, then 60%, now it reduced to 40%. That is not adequate, because land is available, but fragmented land is there in our country. Yes, because of population the land fragmentation had happened. But we need to find the solution for the problems. So that's why, what should be the potential avenues where our workforce could be? See, today nobody is willing to work in agriculture sector as a laborers, because there is no safety. On top of that, there is no uh, you know continuation of work. Only in season the work will be there. That's why even people are not interested to work in that sector. And what should be our strategy? And knowledge based or skill based, how to encourage even male and female, because half of the population is female. So how women work participation should be increased? What is your strategy for that? That is what creates a Viksit Bharat, right? So already government did, 33% reservation will be provided to Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies. So that is going to be like women are getting decision making power. Means definitely it will make a lot of changes, friends. Like that, how like female participation of employee in employee sector, how it will change, you have to write. Okay, and you have to give importance for that. Next, technological issues. If you look at today, 21st century is like full of artificial intelligence. How we are going to utilize artificial intelligence? Because one way, our population is unemployed, and we are unable to provide or create employment opportunities for these people. But in on another way, robots are waiting for work, and robots are doing a lot of work. Technological issues are there, and on top of that, definitely village people are reluctant to that using of technologies. Okay, so digital ecosystem need to be increased in India, and lot of population they are using smartphones, but what purpose? Entertainment purpose. Majority of them are using smartphones for entertainment purpose. That should not happen, because see, today's technology can create a lot of employment opportunities. For that purpose we need to utilize more this technology rather than an entertainment purpose. Social services, government services. See, today you no need to go office to office or home to home to produce provide a services. With sitting in a home with your mobile only, you can provide a lot of services, and such facilities are there in our country as well. And India is, we started like digital India program, but how much it is successful? Yes, villages also getting a lot of internet connectivity and all those things under that national optical fiber mission or BharatNet program. 2.5 lakh village panchayats were provided internet, and that's really great, friends, because in rural area, internet, through internet, people come to know the so many things, what is going on in the world, and that will lead to even exposure also. What about energy? Yes, we should be having sufficient energy, because otherwise we cannot become Viksit Bharat. We need energy to for economic growth. We need energy for agricultural growth. Overall development only remains on this energy consumption. Okay, and yes, consumption is increasing, no doubt, in India, but production, we need to produce more and more energy without using coal. We need to find some other source, then only we can make eco-friendly country. Okay, making available the alternative source of energy, wind energy, solar energy, because these renewable energies are available in India, because throughout the year we get sunlight, and throughout the year we are having opportunity to produce the energy. We should utilize those opportunities. That is what the you can suggest. Okay, building of infrastructural, sorry, building of institutional expertise and center of excellence. Yes, very very important, friends. Building of institutional expertise. See, currently independent institutions are working in India, like Supreme Court, that is away from the parliamentary form of government, and they will take independent decisions. Just like Election Commission of India, irrespective of political party whichever is in power, they are not favoring and they are working independently. If you protect independent institutions, then only you can protect our democratic system. So to protect these institutions, we need expertise. Without expertise, we cannot provide a good services. And all the ministries and departments, they need to work in cooperation, and that's how we can bring changes. Creating a global leaders in our private and public setup of our companies and in the marketplace. And we need to analyze first, especially for rural India, based on the traditional industries. Definitely we have to make strategy on these things. Definitely we can take India to next level. Balanced regional development, very very important, friends. If you look at only South India and North India, definitely North India is well versed and well developed compared to South India in certain aspect. I am telling you certain aspect. And if you look at Karnataka only, see, north part of Karnataka, and that Bombay Karnataka is definitely backward compared to Mysore part of Karnataka. That's why the special status is provided to this Hyderabad Karnataka or Kalyana Karnataka region, and some people even demanding for separate state of North Karnataka. See, if you make imbalanced rural or regional development, then such kind of demands will arise. So, and even Naxalism, Maoism, such kind of evils also responsible for this regional imbalanced development. That's why we need to we need to provide a balanced regional development. For that, definitely our Niti Aayog is there. Niti Aayog can work on these aspects. So if we provide good development of all region, then our country become prosperous, and definitely it is possible to make a Viksit Bharat. Quality assurance and regulatory activities, very very important, friends, because today institutions are increasing and good governance is there, but what about quality? What kind of quality they were providing? Social and educational developments, what kind of, see, a lot of institutes are opening in India and a lot of schools and colleges are opening in India, but what kind of quality they were providing? That is what very very important, friends. What should be the regulatory changes required to achieve this objective, and what are the changes we need to make on this regard you have to write. Okay. And research and development, see, research and development plays important role. We the single university didn't find the place in 100 most best universities in the world. In that ranking, even single Indian university didn't find a place, because we are not giving importance for research and development. Our education system, definitely a semester based system, we are not reading deep. That's why the people who are conducting research and development, they won't get adequate support. The people who are not getting adequate support, they are going to foreign country, they are doing research and development, and they are getting even Nobel Prize also for many of the sectors, many of the subject. But see, then Indians start telling that he's Indian origin. But we need to provide research and development, because research and development can bring a lot of solution for our existing problems, especially corruption, technological problems. And most of the developing countries are facing this financial scarcity on research. But until you provide that, we cannot become a self sufficient also. Today our ISRO is performing really well. Today our government is supporting these institutions really well. But we need to provide further facilities to these research and developmental activities. Okay. And see, you can write even like India want to become a permanent member in United Nations, and before 2047 it should be done. Means India have all the qualities, being the largest democracy in the world. Why India is not getting permanent seat in in United Nations? Yes, if India get a permanent seat in United Nations, we get decision making power. Okay, that's why. And we need to raise our voice against like Ukraine and Russia war, Israel and Palestine war. India cannot remain as a soft state even now also, because all the countries are looking at India and what will be our response. That's why we need to indulge in such activities. And what kind of India where women empowerment, we can see each and every sector, like including car drivers to the taxi drivers and auto drivers to Indian military. Today Indian women are entering all the sectors. And even the Chandrayana 3 successful also, in that also women are there in that team. So that's why women are entering in all field. You can write, we want to see empowered women. Okay, because 50% population is there, you can write that also. And you can, what kind of agriculture you want to see, what kind of employments you want to see, what will be the startup India's future, and what will be the mudra scheme in vision, and all those things, what kind of agriculture developments you want, and what kind of markets you want to provide, and how you compare our country with other country. So like that you can write whole lot of things, friends, what will be the your vision. And don't ever try to by heart these things, mug up these things. So just you know just allow the flow which comes from you, and that is what can make a good essay, friends. That's why whatever content I am giving, see, I'm just showing the way how to approach these questions. Today definitely they can ask question like India at 2047, Viksit Bharat, voice of youth, because without youth India is not there, not India, world is not there. See, one way the entire world is facing aged people problem. See, in Japan, people are not interested to make population. Means they don't want kids, they don't want to get married, because that is how that population have becoming very less, means growth becoming less. And if you look at in Japan, government is giving facilities. If you make more kids, means they are giving color TV, they are giving fridge, they are giving even constructing the houses and all those things, because people are not interested in making kids. If it happens in India also, then old age population will increase, that will lead to a lot of problem also, because when people become old, somebody should be there to look after, right? Then again our society start facing so many other problems. Okay, and if you look at China and Japan and even Italy, last 3 months there is no single child born in Italy. See how much population is reducing in Italy. That's why it's very important what kind of India you want to see, friends. Okay, I made a lot of points, and you can utilize these points and you can write your own points also. This should be the approach. And diplomacy for Viksit Bharat, what kind of diplomacy we want for Viksit Bharat? Very very important, friends. We India cannot remain as a soft power in 21st century. We have to raise our voice because world is looking for India's help. That's why we need to talk. And in as far as diplomacy is concerned, definitely our current government is working really hard and really smart as well. And whenever there is a aggression is required, our foreign affairs ministry is showing aggression. Whenever there is a softness is required, then they are doing that also. That's really great thing which is going on. But we are unable to make a good friendship with our neighbors. That is a big problem, friends, because we have to make a good friendship with our neighbor. It is not a mistake from the government of India, but our neighbors mistakes also there. Overcome colonial legacy, very very important, friends. But today we are living in an independent country and we are having largest democracy. We need to come out of that mentality of this colonial legacy. Okay, and we need to remove these all things. That's why lot of names were changing. Even countries name also changed recently. Means they are going to use Bharat rather than India, because India is a colonial name, people are telling. But yes, prioritize deterring the danger for across the western frontiers like Pakistan. Our time and again they are attacking on us. We need to resolve those problems. And partition of India's northwestern frontier, even now also that is a controversial issue. And we need to focus on regional trade also. We need to focus first on SARC, BIMSTEC and BRICS, SCO, a Quad group. These all groups makes our economy strong because of trade and services provided by one country to another country. That is what the cooperation they can make a lot of changes. That's why. And providing security, internal security and external security, both plays important role to make an prosperous India or Viksit India. And we need to address China's problem and growing gap with China's trade. And also China is time and again attacking on India and Indian soil. That is definitely not tolerable. We need to develop a good defense system. We need to spend a lot of money for modern weapons, because we don't know, just like nobody thought like Palestinian people attacks on Israel, but that happened. And even Ukraine Russia war you can see. And at any point of time, if one country is weak, then definitely other country people can plan. That's why India should not allow even people think that we can attack on any India and or something, especially our neighbors. We need to develop our defense system also. And China's asserting itself across the Asia. No, definitely it want to create unipolar. Only China want to become developed country. China want to enjoy all the power. That's why they are making string of pearls policy, and they are you know purchasing land in Africa, and they want their name in every country of the world. So not a problem for India, but yes, we have to take care of the things which are we are unable to do it, especially border issues and weapons. Okay, see, you can write a whole lot of points from for this essay, friends, because it's a open topic. Even I told about diplomacy also. In the conclusion part you can write like what kind of India where there is a hunger free, where there is a India which have absolute freedom. And India is a secular India. We want to give respect for each and everyone. That's why the world recognizes us. India, a global leader which provide peace. And since our historic times, we always provide peace. That's like entire world is following the Gandhiji's principle of peace, but today 21st century also it is relevant, and India conducted a lot of international agreements, meetings, G20 meeting, WTO meetings, and all those things. Definitely India is working to become a permanent member in United Nations. Through that, we want to progress economically, and we want to give opportunities to each and every citizen of this country. And definitely we need to give the fruits of development to all the people. Okay, that's why nook and corner of the country, we everyone should get the fruits of development, then only we can make a equal country. So we need to work on these areas. Then definitely it is possible to make a Viksit Bharat, that is going to be and developed economy. Today we are a fifth largest economy. In upcoming 5-10 years, definitely we want to become wow, top one or second economy, no doubt in that. Okay, and it is possible because of our advantages, like young population is there. That's why we need to work on these things, friends. Okay, and I told you so many points, friends. I'm telling you more than 20, 25, 30 points I told you. You just add whichever point you feel they are important, and write your own words essay. That is very very important. Be it's Kannada medium or English medium, you write your own words essay. That makes a lot of difference, friends. So this is it, friends. India at 2047. I am expecting you to write a comment box like what kind of India you want. If 50 members write a comment, 50 type of India means 50 points. Okay, so even I want you people to write this. So don't forget to write the comment what kind of Bharat or India you want. Means corruption free India, poverty free India, what kind of India you want. Okay, so thank you so much for the discussion. I hope this essay will be useful for you people, not only for this topic. These points you can use for other essays also. See why I don't know, like some people are not watching the different kind of essays. Even I want to make ethics based essays, but when you are not watching even simple like age old people problem essay and all those things, I'm thinking. But give respect to the that differences of opinion, different topics and all. Don't think like traditionally we know that these essays can be asked in the exam, other essays cannot ask. No, don't ever think like that. If you prepare more and more essays, and then definitely you can write whichever essay they give, no, you can write that essay, not a issue. Okay, so thank you so much for the discussion, and we'll meet again for in the next class. Bye bye.